It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us, we had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven, we were all going direct the other way.
What more can depict the situation of the world today than what Charles Dickens wrote in the opening lines of his novel A Tale of Two Cities? We live in a world in the best of its times, and we live in a world in the worst of its times. Is there any hope for the world today? Will the mankind win the war on COVID-19? I believe we shall overcome. We shall overcome by God's grace. It is only a matter of time. Fear of death is a reality. Everyone in this world wants to escape death, even me. Escaping death and attaining immortality has been a quest of humankind since ages. No wonder one of the ancient scriptures of India, Upanishad, confirms this very fact. In Sanskrit, it goes like this: Asatoma Shadgamaya, Tamasuma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityuma Amritam Gamaya. In English, it translates like this: From falsehood, lead me to the truth. From darkness, lead me to the light. From death, lead me to immortality. We cannot escape physical death. This body will die. This body will decay. But what lives on is the real me, my soul. The soul is not going to die. I have faced death several times in my life. I escaped from the clutch of death in 1997. I suffered from deadly cerebral malaria and almost died. Went into the deep state of coma. And after 52 hours of walk through the valley of shadow of death, I came back to life. Nothing harmed me when I was flying over a war zone when United States and Iraq war was going on. I had a providential escape from being crushed under a huge rolling rock in Nagaland in 2003. I had miraculously escaped a helicopter crash in India in 2004. I have survived the onslaught of Hurricane Dean in 2007 in the Caribbean. I have also escaped an aeroplane engine failure while flying over an erupting volcano on the Mount Merapi in Indonesia. I have miraculously escaped death in a bomb blast in one of the airports in Moscow, Russia in 2011. I know one day I am going to die, but that's not the end of me. Let us not be given into the fear of death due to COVID-19. This lockdown is the best time for us to review our own life and understand what is more important in life than anything else. Where are our dreams, our visions, our missions, our goals, our business, our aspirations to build our own careers today? Where is the strength of our wealth and of our richness today? Where is the power of our science and technology? Where is the power of our wisdom and knowledge today? All is vanity, vanity, and vanity. Nothing has been able to save us and secure us from the fear of the pandemic and from the fear of death. You will agree with me that we all have realized one thing, that nothing is able to save us from death. Then who can? Religions have not been able to save us. Education is not able to save us from death. Uncertainty is hovering upon the world. Is there any hope for the world? For a sinking man, nothing is more important than a savior. Personally, I have found a savior in the person of Jesus Christ, because he said, "Even if I die, I will live." My hope is still alive in the midst of the pandemic, and the name of that hope is Jesus Christ.